My name is Aleasha. I'm from Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and I am 24 years old.
Awesome. Okay, so just kind of bring us back a little bit and tell us why you feel like you had to have the abortion. Like what was going through your mind?
Well, what was going through my mind, I wasn't financially stable enough to have a child, and I didn't feel like I wanted a child to suffer with me because I wasn't making enough money. I wasn't in the career that I really wanted to be in, and I felt like abortion was like the only option for me during that time. I was 23, I believe, so I felt like my days are over. I didn't feel like I will still have my youth. So I went there with my mother, and I felt like I want to go through with this process. My mom dropped me off and we were in the parking lot. I was had a lot of mixed emotions. I was very scared, nervous, sad, mostly sad throughout that process. It was very, it was kind of like going to an appointment, and it was like seeing other ladies there, ladies that looked sad, and some of them looked kind of depressed, and it was kind of like a typical abortion clinic. And then as we're leaving, I met with Sherry and Elvis. They're from the church, and they told me that that I didn't have to do that, and there's plenty of other resources out there in Phoenix that I can look after. And I had got her number and Elvis' number, and from then on, I felt like I had more support. She helped me. Sherry and Elvis helped me out a lot throughout that pregnancy. They helped me by being there. Miss Sherry went to many doctor's appointments. They called and checked on me, see how I was doing. If I needed anything, they were willing to come by to the house and help me. So that really that played a nice positive aspect in the situation that I was in.
You think you would have gone through with it if they wouldn't have been there, or?
I probably would have. I probably would have either went back and continued with it, but I felt like in my head, I honestly didn't want to go back. I really didn't want to go back once I left, but I was kind of figuring what should I do next? Should I go back, or should I just continue being pregnant? I felt like I did a couple of things in my past, and I was I didn't want to commit murder of a child because of my actions. And I think that I should have thought about certain things before I had did certain things, and I was willing to accept my consequences.
So, do you regret not having the abortion?
Oh no, I don't regret it at all. I'm very grateful for my daughter, and I love her a lot. And I feel like she makes me better every day. And it's before I was pregnant, I didn't really have I was really unsure about my life. I didn't know where I wanted my path to be. Now, since I have her, it's a life-changing moment that made me realize that I have life to, live for. So it made me feel very happy to have someone that I can take care of that loves me unconditionally.
So what about a woman, she's in the Acacia Women's Center, and she's listening to the people on the sidewalk. Should she take their help like you did?
Yes, she should absolutely take their help. I believe it's very beneficial for the mother and for the child, because you don't want to live with regret. You don't want to live with being sad or depressed about it, and you want to continue on living your life knowing that you did the right thing by saving your child.